Hey there, PC101, WileChase here, and I'm bringing you my battle for this week on time. So, yeah, we got this game here against, MattDaSlap. So anyways, he leads off with a Frostlass, and I lead off with a Jirachi, because, you know, I just like spamming this team now. So you just had to deal with it. So anyways, Iron Head right off the bat. Since I am Scarf, I know I can outspeed and kind of avoid most of what he's going to do. So he has a Sash. I don't get the flinch, but he goes for the taunt, and I was like, why? Exactly? So, whatever. So I'm just gonna finish him off with another Iron Head. He just stays in, just because he can't really do anything otherwise, so yeah. So he goes out to a Miltank, and I'm like, it's a Miltank. And it has tits, which don't really serve a purpose right now, because I can't have access to them. So anyways, I go to Rapushin, just scare him out, and like, you know, do Rapushin stuff. And WiFi does absolute shit, so I'm not really scared of it doing anything to me, so I know I can just get a free bulk up at this point. I know his team has nothing that can really deal with Rapushin that much, so I just go for the bulk up. And yeah, he sends in a Tentacruel, and I'm like, oh, it's a Tentacruel, good for that. So I'm thinking he's just going to want to go for the Surf in a sec, but he actually goes for Toxic Spikes. I guess he thought they might help him instead of attacking me. So go for the payback, and it'll do a pretty fucking nice chunk. Like, if he would have surfed this turn, he would have been dead since I would have gotten the double power, but, you know, he didn't. So, yeah. So here I know he's going to want to lay up another layer of Toxic Spikes. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to get another bulk up, because, you know, +2 is better than +1. Like, if you thought +1 was better than +2, you need to, like, go hit your head against a wall as hard as you can. And if that's not very hard, you need to try harder. So anyways, he just goes for the Surf, and I was kind of surprised they didn't have the Boiling Water, since, like, every water type these days are carrying the Boiling Water. But, you know, he doesn't. So, I'm just gonna finish him off with the payback, which is cool, I guess. I mean, you know, finishing shit off is nice. Why wouldn't you want to finish shit off? Like, give me a good reason why you wouldn't want to finish shit off. So anyways, he goes out to Assassin Dora, thinking he can live a Mach Punch. Or not even predicting the Mach Punch. I don't know why he wouldn't predict it, but I guess he thought he would live it. But, you know, Rapushin's just awesome like that, and I take him the fuck out, which is like, fuck yes. So that is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And myself says that is pretty awesome, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty awesome. So anyways, he goes out to a Borutorosu, or it's more commonly called Voltros for those people who don't want to sound awesome. And he just goes for the Thunderbolt, gets a crit, and I die. I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure that crit mattered, but I don't really care because, you know, it just made it so the game wasn't a fucking sweep. So anyways, he goes for the Nasty Plot as I bring in, or when I bring in Randomosu, he goes for Nasty Plot. I'm like, god damn it, because I figured right when I'm going to go for U-turn, he's going to set up randomly just because he thinks he's safe, but, you know, whatever. So, U-turn out. I don't really have anything that can outspeed and kill it, besides my Randomosu, and I don't have anything that would appreciate taking most hits from it, so I just got to my Rachi, just get some flinch going, and also to kind of lure him into going for, like, the move that would be super effective against Randomosu. So I'm just going to keep Iron Heading, because then I can lure him into, like, using that move continuously, and then go out to my Heatran, who would resist everything, which is my original plan. But he goes for the Dark Pulse, and I'm like, okay, so I guess he just wants to hit Jirachi and Randomosu for neutral. So I'm going to get to my Heatran, because I'm figuring he's still going to want to predict Randomosu. And he does go for another Dark Pulse, and another Life Orb hit will take him out, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, it is a bit less than 100, and then takes himself out with Life Orb. I don't understand why that thing's a kitty, but, you know, it's a kitty, apparently. So he goes out to his own Rapushin. I'm like, okay, let's just do my usual stall with Toxic strategy. So you get the Toxic off, and I'm like, okay, I got the Toxic off, I'll just go into Shaman, get some Leech Seed off, so I just have a ton of residual damage working against it, and then go to my Rotom and hit it. And here's another Rapushin that has Earthquake. It's like, why is everything carrying Earthquake now? What is the merit? Like, you don't really hit that much more. I never understood running, fighting, and ground together. It just doesn't make sense to me. So anyways, I go to Rotom, because I know he's not going to set up any bulk ups now because of that Earthquake, because it's telling me his moveset, which is retarded. But, you know, he goes for the Earthquake there because he thought for some reason Rotom didn't have Levitate, so I guess he's kind of new, but, you know, whatever. So I'll just be able to take him off with another Hydro Pump, and he goes for his own Knock Punch, and it really won't do that much. But it actually kind of does a little bit because of the Guts, but I just went for the Thunderbolt because I knew it should be able to take it out, and if it doesn't, Poison would be able to, but Thunderbolt does take him out since Hydro Pump did so much last turn. So, yeah. So he's going to go out to Miltank because it's his last, and it's basically game, because I can just burn him, and then he can hit me for shit. So, that's really just game. It's just going to take the last, like, 3 turns to take out this Miltank with a couple of Hydro Pumps. Which is what I shall proceed to do, because, you know, why would I want to sit here and not kill it? I mean, there's no good reason for me to not kill it. So, Hydro Pump does over half, so that's nice. Another one should be able to take it. Well, I shouldn't say should. Another one will be able to take it out. And if it didn't, I would kind of kill someone. So, I go for a Hydro Pump, it hits, that means he dies. So, yeah, that was a good game, MattDaSlap. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe to PC101, all that shit. And as always, rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys later.